Hi Kirby fans, so today what we're going to be doing is checking out whether the pet brush roll works as good as the oblique brush roll. So what we'll do is we'll get straight to it. Hi Kirby fans, welcome back to the channel. Again, those who are new to the channel, if you find you're getting value out of this content, then contemplate showing support by slapping that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Ding that bell for notifications so you don't miss any upcoming episodes. Give us a big thumbs up and comment down below. I will reply to the comment, and if you like what you comment, I'll pin it to the video. As I said at the beginning of the video, what we're going to be doing is checking out the pet brush roll and whether it picks up as well as the oblique roll, or whether you're forgoing cleaning by actually using the pet brush roll. I did do a bit of a review on this a couple of videos back, so I will put an card above linking to that, so make sure you check that out at the end of this video. What I'm going to do today is do a 10 pass test and check whether the oblique brush roll and the pet brush roll pick up the same amount of sand and grit. I'm hoping it does, that you're not forgoing cleaning by literally using the pet brush roll purely because of the hairs. Now don't forget, everything you're using the videos today, there are links in the description below for the best place to get your Kirby products, so make sure you check those out. So what we'll do is we'll jump straight into it. Right, so you might be asking yourself why I've got a G3 and why I've got an Avalier. Purely because I've just finished recording the Legend 2 sand test, and I've got to get all that sand out of here. So what I'm going to do, instead of contaminating the Avalier, I'm going to use the G3. I'm going to fit my G4 head on there with the oblique brush roll, and I'm going to do it with a dirt meter so I can actually see what's coming out and we can weigh the results. Now what we've got on the floor here is we've got an oblique brush roll, which is one already fitted in here, and we're going to be using the pet brush roll. So we're going to do the oblique brush roll first when we do the test, and then we're going to do the pet brush roll, and then we're going to weigh the results and see whether that actually picks up as much as this. So whether you're using the pet brush roll, whether you're actually losing cleaning efficiency. With it having less bristles, I'd assume you would be, but if you're not treading in 50 grams of sand, you're only taking dirt off the surface, so you're not going to be losing that much efficiency, I don't reckon. But we'll see what the comparison is at the end. This is what I do all the time to make sure there's nothing in there. Whatever's left in there, I always keep weighing it and weighing it and weighing it to make sure I get every single bit of sand out of there. So that always fair result on this channel. So what I'll do is jump into it and start getting this converted and get all the sand out. Right, so I'm going to convert this, and I'm going to use a dirt meter on it, and I'm going to put a stiff oblique brush roll. Now, I haven't changed the head on this, so I'm going to use my G4 one and put the dirt meter on, and we'll go from there. So we're just going to take that off. You can see we've got the standard brush roll in there, yeah, which is quite soft, it's not oblique. And I've got the one off my G4, which is the oblique brush roll, and you can see that's pretty new, it's barely used. So we'll just wind that belt on. Alright, now as you know, the Kirby's going to suck a percentage less with the dirt meter, so obviously you've got to go over a bit longer, and you can see that from when people do demonstrations in your house. You know, your Kirby's sucking less with the dirt meter, so with the bag it actually sucks more, but I want to actually see what's coming out of the carpet and then weigh the end results. So we've got a dirt meter, some clean pads. I'll probably just use the one pad and we'll just see what it pulls out. Whether it pulls out much carpet, I don't think it will. And what we'll do is jump straight into it. was literally 5 minutes. Now you're not going to vacuum the same piece of carpet for 5 minutes on a normal day. And obviously I do put a lot of sand in the carpet. I'm going to put 50 grams in. So you're never going to walk 50 grams of sand in. That's going to be like months worth of sand. What we're going to do now is zoom in and see what we've picked up. Now I can see quite a bit of sand in here. I can't see any carpet. I can see probably a little bit of fluff. But I don't think it's carpet. So we'll see what we've got. Bear in mind this was a new mat, and I do vacuum it consistently like this after every demonstration. So what we'll do is zoom in, see what we picked up, and then we'll jump into the brush roll test. Right, so as you can see, we've got quite a bit of sand in there. It looks like there's a bit of fluff in there as well. So just take this off. We'll just put it down there, and we'll just take this out and see what we've got. So you can see we've picked up quite a bit. Now just turn this over. You can normally get some in the channel. Shake that out. So what we'll do now is we'll just weigh this and see what we've actually got. Pot on, zero that. We'll grab our sand. We'll try not to spill any. And we've got a few bits of fluff. So I'll try and take those out without disturbing the sand. But yeah, just minimal dust. So that's what we got. So I said there was around 20 grams left in there. Alright, so what we've got is roughly 21 grams. So you can see the Kirby will pull it out over time. But that was literally 5 minutes. It probably might have done it in 2. But I just did it for 5 minutes to see what we'd get out, and we've pulled 21 grams. So we literally pulled the 10 grams that was left in both sides. Right, so as you've seen, there's nothing left in that carpet now. It's spotless, it's absolutely clean. So we pulled all the sand out of there. So what we're going to do now is put sand back in it. But for this test, we're going to be using the Avalier 2. We're going to have the Oblique brush roll in there, and then we're going to do it with the Pet brush roll as well. Now I've got 2 brand new bags. There shouldn't be any fluff going in these bags, it will purely be sand. So I'm just going to do the 10 pass test like I normally do. I'll do it with the tech drive off like I did the G3, purely to pick up the most amount with the tech drive off. So I'm pushing it the same resistance all the time, because with the tech drive, obviously, as you know, it pulls and it pushes and it pulls and it pushes. So what we'll do is keep the tech drive off, and we'll just do a 10 pass test and see how we go. And I'm going to mark the bags up A and B. So A will be, no pun intended, A will be the Oblique brush roll, and then B will be the Pet brush roll. So what we'll do is obviously get it set up, and then we'll jump straight into it. Right, so first up we're going to mark our bags. So this one can be A, and this one can be B. So I've got OCD. Now these bags should weigh roughly the same, because they're brand spanking new. We've got bag, whoops, we've got bag A, just like that. There we go, there we go. So that's coming in at 68.89, and now we'll weigh bag B, and that should be roughly the same. So bag B. .61. So they're pretty close. That's the first pot. See where we're at. It's 50.07. And now we'll do the second pot. And 50.04. Right, so we just put bag A in. Right, so in here we've got the oblique brush roll. So you can see we've got the oblique brush roll. You can see there's more bristles there, and this will be the pet brush roll that we're going to stick in after. So we'll go with the oblique brush roll. See, barely used. So it's my new Avalier, and it's barely used. It's mainly used for the beds. So what we'll do is get started with this, and we'll get the sand down. Wind that belt on. So you saw that was 10 passes with the tech drive off. Now you can see the agitation. It's brought that carpet up, fantastic. The oblique brush roll, as you've seen in previous videos, it doesn't really damage your carpet. So what we'll do is we'll zoom in and see what this has picked up. That's bag A. So bag A has a finishing weight of 110.14 grams. So we just put bag B in, and we'll change the brush roll over. And we'll leave the protect drive off again. So we'll just move this over. Okay. Right, so now we'll just change the brush roll. And then we've got our new one. And we'll put a new belt on as well. There was a new belt on there as well. And now we'll just put the sand down on this side. And we'll do 10 passes on this. So just take the bag out. That's bag B. So we just weigh that. Right, so this is bag B. That's 99.7. Just make sure it's in. Right again. Yep, 99.72. Don't forget everything I've used in the video today. There are links in the description, so make sure you check those out for the best place to get your Kirby products. Right, so as always, I'll put the results on the screen, and we'll go with the oblique brush roll first. Now, with the tech drive off, it's quite shocking what it picks up. When you've got a tech drive on, obviously it's racing over that carpet, and we know that. You've got to go over a couple more times because you're going over there really quick. You're not going to really shred 50 grams of sand in your carpet on that amount of space anyway. It'd normally be pretty close to the surface. What we picked up, we started off with a bag weight of 68.89. Now this is with the Oblique brush roll, and we finished with a weight of 110.14 grams in weight. So that picked up 41.25. So literally 81% it picked up with the Oblique brush roll, which is, in my opinion, really, really good. Pet brush roll, again, we know it's got less bristles, purely so you can get any entanglement of hair off as well, so it's not going to tangle. To me, I prefer the Oblique brush roll anyway. We knew it got less bristles, so it's going to have less agitation. The Pet brush roll picked up starting weight of 68.61 and a finishing weight of 99.92. I think that says 92 or 72, I can't tell, but I worked it out anyway. So it actually picked up 31.11 grams, which is roughly around 61%. So by using an Oblique brush roll against a Pet brush roll, your Kirby's going to pick up roughly 20% less with the Pet brush roll going as opposed to the Oblique brush roll. So it's totally up to you whoever use those. They are good. They have got that little line through for you to cut the hairs, but if you take your brush off every week and give it a bit of a clean, it's not an issue. Now we'll put on kind of linking to my weekly things that I do with my Kirby, so make sure you check that one out. So again, I hope you enjoyed the video and I found it really informative. And you can weigh up the odds whether it's worth investing in a Pet brush roll. Again, if you don't wear shoes in the house, I think you're going to do pretty well with the Pet brush roll, picking up roughly 60% of whatever's on the ground anyway. And that's just with literally 10 passes. And don't forget, I did rub that sand in and brush it right down, so it's down deep. And the Oblique brush roll got most of it out. It got 80%, and the Pet brush roll got 60%. So again, if those are new to the channel, if you find you're getting value out of this content, then contemplate showing support by slapping that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Ding that bell for notifications so you don't miss any upcoming episodes. Give us a big thumbs up and comment down below. I will reply to the comment, and if I like what you comment, I'll pin it to the video. And what we'll do is cut to any bloopers, and I'll catch you in the next one. But anyway, now don't forget, everything can show in all my videos. There are links in the description below for the best place to get your Weber products, so make sure you check those out. I'll pin it to the video. Alright, so as I said in today's video, what we're going to be doing at the beginning,